Good afternoon and welcome into Lake Marting Sports Roundup. I'm your host, Adam Blankenship. Today, being joined by one of the area greats and one of our good friends I got a chance to know and work with a little bit here with at Lake Marting, Eltoro Freeman. Toro, how you doing today?
Doing great, bro. How about yourself?
Pretty good, man. Last time I think you came on, we kind of went back in the past a little bit, talking about some of your playing days and those type things. So it's always fun to catch up when you have a chance to come up. But switching things back into what we do at the Lake Marting Sports Roundup, we pretty much cover all local sports, local events, those type things. Got a lot going on as spring baseball, spring softball, soccer, those type things are kind of getting close to playoffs as area plays going on in those. So we'll fill everybody up to date on what's going on with that. I talk about some high school baseball rankings throughout the state, as well as softball, and also give a little recap of some things that Lizzie over at the Outlook has been doing. People who are not familiar, talking about Lizzie Arbogast is the sports editor for the Outlook here in Alex City. She joined us last week and talked with us a good bit about what's going on in the local area, but she released her Outlook Coach of the Year today, as well as the Outlook team, I guess the all-area Outlook team. So we'll talk a little bit about that too, and of course go over to the Outlook and check out her articles. As she does a great job of covering everything. But, Toro, how's everything been going, man? Been good?
Everything been going great, man. I'm just working and just staying at it, man, and also staying close to Auburn football as much as I can. And
there you go.
That's pretty much it, man.
And everyone knows as Auburn just wrapped up their spring game this past Saturday.
They did.
So I'm sure everyone is curious to know some inside stories. We'll talk to you about a little bit.
Okay.
Did you have a chance to make it out Saturday to the game?
I did not. I didn't get a chance to make it out, but I'm planning on watching it.
Yeah. Leading up to it and everything, were you around the program a good bit?
Yes.
Getting ready for everything. Share some of the things that were going on, some of the matchups and battles that was going on throughout camp.
Well, as we all know, for all the viewers that got a chance to watch the 8A game, they can really see that we have an outstanding defense, led by an outstanding defensive line. Those guys has been just a force all spring. Also, the linebackers has done a great job, and they've been really doing a great job of complementing each other. Also, the guys on the back end, but when I go to practice, I really want to watch the guys that coming in from high school to see how they're adapting and see how things are is the game is able to be slowed down for them so they can play fast. And one of the guys that's been standing out to me is Sherwood, the safety. This guy is going to be a household name. Yeah. This freshman, he will play this year, no question about it, in some form or fashion. Yeah. Defense have several packages for us, the nickel defense and the dime defense, things of that nature. So I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him fill a void in those packages. And also Smoke Monday. Smoke Monday has been another outstanding freshman.
I like that name.
Yeah, man.
Smoke Monday. I like
no
that.
question. I tell you, he come downhill like a linebacker, man, from the safety position.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's just been exciting to see those guys, the young guys come in and really compete. And as we all know, you got your upperclassmen, and you expect things from senior leadership and upperclassmen leadership from those guys, and they've been doing that. You got Deshaun Davis, who leading the way at middle linebacker.
I feel like Deshaun Davis has been there for about 30 years.
I know, man.
No, I'm ready for him to go, man.
No, I'm not, man.
I'm saying that because I'm a Bama fan.
No question. Because he's really the captain of the defense, really out there directing traffic. Yeah. And they got another great linebacker beside him, Darrell Williams, man. He's doing an awesome job as well. And so the D line, man, I can just talk all day about the defensive line and those guys, the things that they're been able to do, and the challenge that they have set for themselves. You know what I mean? Yeah. And it's just been awesome to see those guys that come in and work every day to meet every personal goal and every team goal. And I'm gonna call out this guy because he's just been outstanding. Nick Cole, he's a guy that can play inside or outside, man, and he just won. I heard about him winning the player of the game for A-Day. Nice. So that's a guy that's really going to have a great upside for the season. Yeah.
Now you speak on. You say you like to watch the freshmen, see how they kind of react to everything. Do most of them have kind of like a deer in the headlights kind of look to them like, okay, this is completely different than what I'm used to, or are you used to, I guess, the caliber of player that Auburn's bringing in, these guys are ready for the moment?
Well, the two guys that I called out that I really just zoomed in and watched, man, was Smoke Monday and Sherwood. They seem to be just ready to go, man, flying out there, man. I mean, just all over the place. Seem to be gathering all the info, man, that's needed to play the game. So it's just been a joy to watch them. And, we got some other guys that's coming along. But when you go to practice and these guys here just really stands out.
Yeah.
Because these some young guys that's been getting reps with the first group and things of that nature, been rotating in and out. And they've been doing an awesome job. So, man, when I go down there and I see those guys and talking to the coaches, and it was like Toro, man, Monday, Sherwood, those are the guys, man. So that's been a joy to see.
So are you saying that the slow offensive performance was more because of a really good defense, or do you think, being spring ball and with Gus's offense, it's all about timing. You think the timing may have been off because of that, or just this defense is just that good?
Well, you may have some issues as far as with timing and things of that nature, because we do have some new guys coming in, filling voids and things of that nature. But our defense is dominant. Our defense is really dominant, and so it really gives you it really makes it hard for you to really evaluate the offense to see how good they really are or how bad they really are when they're going against a top-notch defense. Yeah. You know what I mean? And the thing about our defensive line is we got guys that rotates in and out. Yeah. So and they can, they play just as well as the starters. So the offensive line don't get a break from pounding and
exactly
so.
Right.
And I think that now, of course, I think that our offensive line is not as strong as it has been, but I think it's that we will get that to where it need to be. And I think they have no better competition or better teammates to go against than the players that they're going against ourselves.
And I think you spoke on it right there. It's kind of what I was thinking coming into the season. Auburn's Achilles heel could be that offensive line. You got so many new guys in there. You had an offensive line last year that's played together for so long and replaces some of those guys, and that right there could be the key, because the SEC is known for having dominant defenses, especially up front. And you see, key to another point right there too is Auburn has the depth to be able to rotate guys in and out right there, and that's huge. That's just going to win you ball games right there, keeping those guys fresh and not really having a drop off between that first string, those second string guys. So
no question,
it's going to be fun to watch. Auburn had a really good defensive line last year. I'm sure that's going to carry over into this year, but I think the offensive line is something that people are going to pay attention to. But it comes with time. Auburn's kind of been a team who seems to start out slow on the offensive side of the ball early in the year, but by the Iron Bowl, everything's clicking and everything's working. So it's going to be fun to watch for sure. But it's nice that they kind of keep track of the program in the spring. Did you enjoy spring ball whenever you were playing, or?
Oh, no question, man. Because you have this layoff, of you just pounding weights. Yep. So anytime when spring come around, man, you get a chance to, really hit and move around and run and make plays, things of that nature, man. You definitely be excited. And I think that the most important thing for this spring is, we've been trying to just keep guys from keeping them away from injuries.
That was my next question.
Just been, we just been pounded by injuries from key players. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. For its excitement, the excitement is definitely there.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you. Was Auburn able to stay away from some big injuries this spring, or did you have any that kind of stuck out, or that's kind of plaguing the team or anything?
This spring, I think they wasn't. This spring, I think they suffered some guys going down early.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. So on the offensive line, on the defensive side of the ball, receivers, things of that nature. You know what I mean? So yeah, you got Will Hastings. He
tore ACL, right?
ACL,
yeah, he's out for the year.
Things like
I forgot about that.
Yeah. So we definitely have an injury bug now, right? During this spring, but hopefully those guys can can get themselves back together and be ready for fall.
That's the hard part, man. That's the stuff that you hate to see right there. Is those guys coming into the spring, getting everything ready, gearing up for the next year, and then having, like you said, Will Hastings tearing the ACL.
Yeah.
Something like that is kind of puts a damper on the entire camp. You know what I mean? The entire spring right there. But for the rest of them, I hope all of them have, able to recover over the summer as workouts and stuff like that begin. How does that scheduling work? When will these guys start getting ready and preparing for the fall as far as practicing and those type things?
If I can remember correctly, I think you have, after the 8-day game, you have maybe a week or maybe 2 weeks off, and then it's straight
workouts and everything else. And
summer school, workouts, and I mean it's full go. You know what I mean? And so that's when you take the time out to really taking care of your body. You know what I mean? Getting yourself bigger, faster, and stronger, and getting ready for the fall. Okay,
I got you. Well, there's a little Auburn recap right there of what happened with this spring, and I'm interested to see Toro once he gets a chance to catch up on the game and kind of give me his take on that. So he always brings in all the scoop on Auburn and what's going on. So it's nice to talk about that. But we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll come back more with the Lake Marting Sports Roundup show right after this.
A1 Four Seasons, a division of Jackson Refrigeration, is Central Alabama's Alabama Power Superior Solutions dealer. With the summer months approaching, the temperatures are rising, and so will your power bill if you don't have one of the latest 410A heat pumps. With R22 Freon prices on the rise, now is the time to make the switch to a new, more efficient unit that will save you hundreds of dollars on your yearly power bill. Call A1 Four Seasons at 256-234-4457.
Gotta get to Gill's Auto Sales. We can finance, you got to get to Gill's. Selection and price, got to get to Gill's. Gotta get to Gill's. Cars to fit your budget. Service that no one around can beat. Stop by today and test drive the vehicle of your dreams. Gotta get to Gill's Auto Sales. We can finance you. Gotta get to Gill's. Selection and price. Gotta get to Gill's. Gotta get to Gill's.
Main Street Family Urgent Care.
Relief has a new address in Alexander City. Main Street Family Urgent Care is now open across from Walmart on Highway 280. From cuts, broken bones, strep throat, and flu, they can help you heal and feel better fast. Open 8 to 8 Monday through Friday, 8 to 6 on Saturday, and 1 to 6 on Sunday.
Main Street Family Urgent Care. Heal better, feel better fast.
We have a promise to keep with this community, our pledge of respect for your family and your needs in every funeral arrangement.
A funeral is a time that calls for consideration.
For that reason, we won't consider anyone else.
For a full range of funeral services with sensitivity, compassion, and respect, call Radney Funeral Home at 256-234-2511 or Langley Funeral Home at 256-896-2571. Your hometown funeral homes.
At U.S. Ameribank, there's something very different at the heart of what we do and who we are. It's a spirit that also defines our neighbors, local businesses, and communities. Building on our 116-year history in Alabama, U.S. Ameribank provides something found nowhere else: craft banking. It's an unwavering commitment to handcrafted banking solutions that turns customers into enthusiastic fans. Visit usameribank.com or your local branch to discover the U.S. Ameribank difference. U.S. Ameribank. Banking on values. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Scotty Fortenberry is Dadeville and the Lake Martin area's full-service Alpha agent. His office on Broadneck Street offers comprehensive life, home, auto, and boat insurance at Alpha's competitive rates. Scotty and Alpha Insurance are Alabama's #1 life insurance company for a reason. You'll always get the personal attention you and your family need. Scotty also has your commercial needs covered, so whether it's just a quote or full insurance evaluation, call Alpha agent Scotty Fortenberry at 256-825-9211.
Welcome back into Lake Marting Sports Roundup. Adam Blankenship, Eltoro Freeman. Switching gears a little bit, talked about Auburn a little bit in spring ball. This first segment, coming back in now, talking about Lizzie Arbogast over at the Outlook early on about the great work that she does and everything. And today she released her Outlook Boys Coach of the Year, and it's a guy that you know pretty well.
No
and
question.
You said your uncle, right?
Yeah.
And that's Coach Jeremy Freeman for Central Coosa. Talk to us about Coach Freeman. Tell some people a little bit about him they might not know. You know, like what's he like being around outside of basketball?
Well, Jeremy Freeman, which is my uncle, has always been like a second father to my family and to me. And just growing up with him, he always knew I had the passion to play football, and so he would always do special things for me. Him and Terrell Owen had an outstanding relationship, And so he always do special things about, bringing Terrell down or giving me a Terrell Owen autograph picture and things of that nature. And, so he's amazing, man. He's the cool uncle, that you sit and watch sports with, you sit and ride in the car with, things of that nature. So it's just amazing to witness the article that has been written about him, and his hard work and dedication that I witnessed him, putting in and day out, even waiting on the process to obtain to be the head coach, what I mean? And for him to receive an award as in the Coach of the Year by the Outlook is just extremely amazing, man, and it's a testament to his hard work and his dedication, and he deserves all the credit because of, he definitely loved the kids, he loved what he do, you know what I mean, and he go to work each and every day, man, with just that grind and that work ethic, the same things that he instilled in me as a kid, as far as me, pursuing a dream in football, just really sitting me down, having countless talks and things of that nature, as far as just instilling the work ethic to become it, you know what I mean, and so I think the things that he shared with me and taught me, I think he instilled that within himself, and that what has elevated him to be in the position that he's in now, and have the success that he has had and is having.
Yeah, definitely. And it seems like that the players love to play for him. Some of the things that kind of stood out is, being his first year at coach, some things that he did is beginning of the season, he lost to Sylacauga. I think he lost by almost 20 points there. A couple weeks later, turned around and then beat Sylacauga. Sylacauga went on to win the 5A state championship this year. So, I mean, something for Coosa Central to be able to do, which, of course, everyone in this area knows how good that basketball program is. Because they came in this year and swept Benjamin Russell. Between that and sweeping Benjamin Russell, and there's a 10-game win streak at one point. I mean, it shows that he's going to continue that program that the way it's always been and keep those winning ways going. So, congratulations for him for winning that award, and looking forward to following him and see how everything goes. And we're going to try to get him on next year before the season comes on and everything. Yeah. Talk with him a little bit, bring some of his players, give them some of the shine and everything too, because everybody in this area knows, especially in Coosa County, knows just how good that basketball program is from year in and year out. They can go in and compete anywhere. No question. It don't matter if it's 6A, 5A, whatever. It's obvious. And
they help prove that.
It's obvious. They beat 6A, Ben Russell twice this year, beat the 5A state championship in state champion in Sylacauga. So, it's always fun to watch Central Coosa play, especially the Coosa and Ben Russell basketball games are always a fun.
Isn't that nice, man? I'm telling you,
it's so much fun that the crowd's not like anything else around here. Like when it comes to games and rivalry games, it's always fun.
It's intense. I'll tell you, that game there is intense.
It is, and everybody's standing around like you can barely, if you don't get in there early enough, you're not getting in.
You're not getting in.
It's all the way around. So it's always fun, and it's kind of cool to see the guys on the other side, on the bad side, I guess, to say if somebody here in Alex City that's having success and dominant like that. So
no question.
Staying in that same lane right there, the Outlaw boys basketball player of the year is Eric Shaw from Reeltown. Sophomore, 6'4", 215.
Wow.
Had an outstanding year. I think averaged around 21 points a game. So he's a dominant player that I'm sure a lot of teams in this area or a lot of colleges in this area is going to keep their eye on. It'd be fun to kind of go see him play because, you see a lot of big-time basketball players from the state of Alabama go on and play at big-time colleges. You had a Langston kid that was in Michigan State. You've had Eric Bledsoe, Marcus Cousins. You had the Haas kid for Purdue, or the big center that's for Purdue this year, ended up getting hurt in tournament.
Yeah,
you see a lot of those guys.
The guy from Sylacauga.
Yeah, exactly. The kid that played Sylacauga this year, I can't think of his name off the top of my head. He was outstanding. He's got to be going somewhere. I think he averaged 22, 23 points a game.
Yeah,
he came in and I watched him play Ben Russell, and I was like, who is this? And I didn't realize at the moment, but he went on to do that every single game this year and led Sylacauga to a state championship. But it's kind of cool to see, some of the talent that comes from this state. As you see the Petties of Alabama and now, which is kind of neat, is you're seeing a lot of this talent stay and stay. Bruce Pearl's doing a great job of keeping them the guys here. Alabama's doing a great job keeping these guys in, so it's going to be fun to kind of follow along. And I'm kind of following basketball recruiting a little more now just because of that,
Yeah, and I think that's so vital because when you get those type guys that stay in state, and I think that makes the Auburn and Alabama rivalry like in basketball as intense as it is in football. You know what I mean? So that's definitely vital, and I think that because of them being able to keep the guys in state because of the legendary coaches that they have at both schools, man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, that's exciting.
And it is fun because, in the past you'd see these guys like Bledsoe, Cousins, all of them. Of course, they went to Kentucky, which who would blame them? But you see a lot of those guys leave the state, and you're just kind of like, I can't really follow along with that because we're not doing anything. But now you got two good. Auburn, I saw, was projected to be a top 10 program next season, beginning of the year. When's the last time you saw that? When's the last time you saw that in basketball?
I know in basketball, it's been a while, yeah.
It's like Auburn, the basketball school now.
Right, yeah. I tell you, man, Bruce Pearl, I got a chance to meet him, man. Awesome guy, man. Awesome guy, man. Has great energy.
Yeah,
and I think and I think that's what the kids are attracted to. That energy attracts the kids, man, and really motivate them to play at the highest level.
Yeah.
And he does a great job with the fans, getting the fans involved and things of that nature. Like he had during the tournament season before they took off, he had the practice open for the fans to come in and sit and watch the preparation. And it was just awesome, man. You know what I mean? Just to have a coach to open up the doors and really see what goes on behind the scene and really see the preparation that the guys was preparing to take on to play in the tournament. So that was just awesome of him. So I think he gets that.
Yeah, definitely. And it's crazy to see the turnaround that he's made with that program. I mean, you talk about, and Alabama's in the same boat. So I'm not just talking bad about Auburn. Come on, a team that was in the bottom of the SEC that winning 5-10 games a year and is a struggle constantly. Coaches coming in and out, gone, brand new arena, but you still can't get anybody in there, and those type things. Now to where, I mean, second round of the tournament this year, probably not the result most Auburn fans expected, but I mean, this is his first year of having a really good team.
Right.
You didn't have the two. Some say the two best players on the roster. He'll probably be in there next year.
Right.
I mean, if you're an Auburn basketball fan, you got to be excited.
Oh, no question about it. And another great thing that the Auburn basketball program did was they helped the high school football recruiting. They helped that out a whole lot. When those guys come visit campus and you got the arena sold out and it's going crazy, man, that definitely helps as well. So Bruce Pearl he's really doing a great job, man.
You're exactly right. And I think hitting on that is huge because these guys come in December and January for their visits or wherever it be, and then if you got a bad basketball program there, there's really not much for them to do,
Exactly.
But if you got a season like you had this year where every game's packed out, y'all are blowing everybody out, running up and down the court the entire game, that's going to be a ton of fun for a 18-year-old, 17, 18-year-old kid. You know what I mean?
No question.
And that energy right there kind of shows you what Auburn has. So it's going to be fun to continue that and see how Bruce Pearl carries that on. But congratulations to these kids right here in this local area because I'm sure they're looking forward to being recruited and having a chance to maybe play at Alabama and Auburn.
No question.
All right, we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll come back and we'll talk more about the 2018 All-Area Boys Basketball Team. Cover that a little bit and switch gears some. But more Lake Marting Sports Roundup show right after this.
New year, new you.
It's the Start Something New sales event going on now at Bice Motors in Alex City.
It's cold outside,
but the deals are hot inside.
Save up to $13,000 on remaining 2017 Ram 1500 Crew Cab Laramie 4x4.
If you ain't happy,
ain't nobody happy.
2018 Jeep Cherokee Latitude Package, only $19,700.
On the web at BiceChryslerDodge.com.
What's behind the CA?
A world full of opportunities.
Where are you now? Where are you going?
Where do you want to be?
These are all important in determining your path in life.
More importantly, why be ordinary
when you can be extraordinary?
At Central Alabama Community College, you can be anything you wish to be.
Don't put your future on hold and don't settle for less than excellence.
We are Central Alabama Community College.
Central to you.
Central to your success.
Whether it's a dream house or corporate real estate, Concrete has the skill, expertise, and talent to exceed your expectations. Trust Concrete to build a foundation for your future. Our work ethic and dedication are always in keeping the competition on their toes. We specialize in residential and commercial development in the Coosa, Talladega, and Shelby County areas. Call us today for your next project, 256-245-4211, or check us out on the web at con-crete.com.
If you've ever wanted a Lexus, now is your opportunity at the Reinhardt Lexus Golden Opportunity Sales Event, the time of the year to get savings on the Lexus you want. With extra inventory, the selection is better than ever on the most popular models. Save thousands with low monthly payments and special financing. Get 0% APR on the ES for 60 months. At Reinhardt Lexus, an opportunity like this only knocks once a year. So find your Lexus today at Reinhardt Lexus, where you'll feel like family.
If you've been putting off that new heating and air unit in your home because of the upfront expenses, Williams Plumbing of Alexander City now has primary financing from Synchrony and can now install brand new heating and cooling systems with zero down, longer terms, and a competitive rate. Call Williams Plumbing at 256-329-8488 and get a free quote and terms and upgrade up to $35,000 in work with approved credit. Williams Plumbing stands behind their work with on-time affordable service for all your heating and air needs, as well as plumbing for zero down financing and great service. Williams Plumbing.
Find everything you need for the perfect outdoor living space at Russell Do-It Center, like the Fire Rock Outdoor Conventional Fireplace. Smartly designed masonry systems that are easy to install and are less than half the cost of a scratch-built brick and mortar fireplace. Weber Grills, the best outdoor gas, electric, and charcoal grills, which always come pre-assembled. Yeti Coolers, premium coolers and accessories that are the ultimate in design, performance, and durability. Russell Do-It Center, experience and knowledge from the pros.
Welcome back in, Lake Marting Sports Roundup. Adam Blankenship, Mr. Eltoro Freeman here with us at JR Sports Bar and Grill. Toro, I can't go any longer without giving some love to our main sponsor, JR Sports Bar and Grill. Outstanding food, best wings in town. I've been going around different places trying wings and everything. Yeah. You really can't get better than
you can't get that sauce, man.
Man, they just walked by a minute ago and it's like pouring off the plate. I was like,
no question. I think I had asked, but years back, like, hey, how can I get the sauce? They're like, no, we can't give you that. You know?
Seriously, like, I just buy that by a cup and
right.
pour it on myself at home. Like, no, you can't do it. But JR's is they do a great job. All these sporting events, UFC fights right now. I'm trying to think of what's going on right now. Baseball, any of those type things. They're going to be here. Come in, get you some good food. They cater, they deliver. So just make sure you give JR Sports Bar Grill a shot, and they'll take care of you on all your food needs and with some delicious food. But getting back to it a little bit, I was talking about Lizzie and what she was doing there. Now she's released the 2018 All-Area Boys Basketball Team. First team is Javon Richardson for Central Coosa. He averaged 12.3 points per game, led the team with assists, and he had 57 steals. So, I mean, that's really not a bad year at all. The guard forward is Elijah Hurd from Horseshoe Bend. He averaged 27 points per game, 6 rebounds.
And he started off here.
Yeah, did he? So what happened with that?
I don't know.
that ain't right, I don't blame him. Horseshoe Bend's got a good program too, and I'm sure he enjoyed playing against Lafayette and those guys all year long. They won another 2A state championship again, I think for the 5th time. I think that's probably the winningest class in the history of high school sports. I feel like. Wow. I mean, they got to be up there. I think they won 3.
Well, yeah, they've been on the road.
Lanez, I'm talking about. I think they won 3 basketball championships and a football state championship.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, goodness gracious. Yeah. What do you do with that? But every guy they got on there, I mean, they're 2A. And everybody they have on there is 6'5" or taller.
Oh, wow. They dominate.
Dominated. But, shout out to those guys. The next one on the team is P.J. Easton from Dayville. He's a center. He averaged 12.3 points per game, 9.2 rebounds, had 30 blocks, and also had 34 steals. So another outstanding performance right there for someone in the area. The forward is one of Ben Russell's very own, Jaden Tuck. Had a great season. He finished with 10 points and 12 rebounds per game. And I believe he's a senior. No, he's not a senior this year, is he?
Jaden Tuck?
Yeah.
I think he is.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he is.
I couldn't remember because I know he dominates on the football field too. So.
Yeah, I think he's going to.
He is a senior. That's right.
Yeah,
he signed.
He signed.
That's where it's coming from.
I think is it West Alabama?
I'm not 100% sure.
North Alabama.
I'll check and see. But, yeah, he he's an animal on the football field, so they carry along as far as rebounds and everything else, too. So good luck with that. Another guard forward is Noel Jones from Central Coosa. 17 points a game, 8.3 average 17 points per game. Also led the Cougars with 8.3 rebounds a game, 13 blocks, and 47 steals on the year. So not bad at all. And then your honorable mentions is Zay Stokes from Benjamin Russell, Cade Worthy from Horseshoe Bend, Quad Tucker from Dadeville, and Trey Hughley for Reeltown. Trey Hughley can play. You're simple. If you ever go to a football game, you'll notice him. He's running back.
Oh, yeah?
He's probably 5'2", 130, 140.
For Reeltown?
Son.
Wow.
He gone. He's gone. I watched him play. I covered one of their games when they played early on this season. Doggone it. It may have been Dave or something, but I think he had.
Now that's their rival now.
I think he had. It wasn't Dable. It was. It slips my mind. It doesn't matter because I think he had 5 touchdowns.
Oh wow!
4 touchdowns, about 180
video game stats,
something yards rushing. I mean, really, like he's 5'4", 140. But he's a freshman, so he's young.
Oh wow!
Yeah, he's got plenty of time to grow, but so fast.
Wow.
He gets him behind that line and he's gone. If he gets past the linebacker, it's just over. You can forget it.
Wow.
I mean, and most linebackers there had a tough time even coming close to him. So I can imagine how quick he is on the on the basketball court. He's a point guard there, so there's no telling what he can do with that.
No, when I was playing football and playing guys of that size, man, I hated it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I hate it because you never could get a clean shot on them.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean.
Oh, yeah.
And they hide behind the big uglies, man.
Yeah,
and they just find one little crease and boom, they gone.
Yeah, definitely. I remember when I played like 8th and 9th grade. I was the exact opposite. I hated the teams who had the big running backs because I was 135 pounds.
Yeah, because you was a small guy. Yeah.
We used to play. You remember playing? We played Waikuchi. Remember
Waikuchi? Yeah.
God almighty, they always had a running back. Yes, always had a running back who was like 240 pounds. We were in 7th grade, and their running back would be 6'3", 240. And I'm just like dreading it because all they got is me that can play line. I'm playing like linebacker,
right,
or strong safety or whatever. Just because, I mean, you're 7th grade, you don't know what you got. You just need somebody that kind of knows what's going on out there. I hated those games, man. Football for me and football for you was two completely different things right there. It wasn't near as fun for me. I promise you that.
Yeah.
Just because I was tiny.
Yeah.
And that's what happened to me is I was playing receiver. I took a reverse. I got hit by a defensive end and shoulder just blew to pieces.
Oh, man.
I bounced off of him. He grabbed me. I swear he did like a spin, and it's just I'm flying and throws me 20 yards backwards. Shoulder pads bust off. I land on my shoulder, tear it all to pieces. I'm like, all right, I'm done. I'm just gonna play baseball for now.
That's it. So that was you decided after that football wasn't.
Yeah, it wasn't for me. And I was 9th grade, and that was when Tyrone Martin, Brent Dye, Shundale, and all that crews up there. And they're like, you gonna move up? I'm like, I'm not moving up. No, they're gonna kill me. I was gonna send me across the middle and stuff. I'm not doing that.
Right.
So that ended my football career there.
That was a tough time for you, though, bro.
Oh yeah, definitely. And also shout out to Horseshoe Bend, Trace Meadows and Kay Worthy. They're honorable mentions too. Outstanding athletes, baseball, football, basketball, whatever. Those guys get it done. Cade Worthy is also, we talked about last week, he's up for an award also for his academics and stuff as well too. So that's hats off for those guys for doing a great job with that. So that right there is your all-area team for the 2018 Outlook All-Area Boys Basketball Team. Switching gears a little bit, we're going to talk a little bit about high school baseball and softball. Ben Russell picked up 2 big wins against Opelika last week.
That's always good.
Yeah, definitely. It's kind of
any sport.
Definitely. Shoot, it's Bulldog way. You got to get rid of that. You get out of here, Ben Russell's had a down year, 10-17 on the season. But, they did get those 2 wins against Opelika, which is area, so they got a chance to get in the playoffs pretty much no matter what. They got to win one game against Wetumpka coming up, which Wetumpka's kind of down too, so it could be pretty easy for them. Win one of those games in the playoffs. If they win that series, win 2 of those 3, then they win the area. So that pretty much sets you up for a really good home game in that first round of the playoffs, then to host a playoff game. So hats off those guys turning around and getting some wins there. And I kind of just going through a little bit, trying to check out the rankings and stuff for the state. as far as baseball, and some of the things that were kind of standing out is Max Preps did a thing where they ranked all baseball throughout all classifications. So I'm just trying to go through the top 10 a little bit. Faith Academy Mobile is number 1, Hoover at 2, McGill-Tulane at 3, Auburn at 4, Hewitt-Trussville 5, Russell County at 6. Russell County is a team who's always been really good, 30-3 on the season, so that's not really surprising. But they're big there in 6A. Brightwood Christian at 7, Coleman at 8, Oxford at 9, Clare at 10. A lot of these names here, Spanish Fort at 12, Hillcrest 15, Helena 13, Oak Mountain. A lot of these names are just as good in football. You know, these are the same. These are the same names that you feel like you see.
Could be some of the same athletes, huh?
Yeah, exactly, exactly. So it's one of those things where you pretty much see it throughout all sports. You know, some of these teams get a good class, and covering 6A, like I said, Russell County at 1, Coleman 2, Oxford 3, Spanish Fort 4, Helena 5. Those are the teams that you're used to seeing. You know, that's just how it goes. I was also looking too into 4A as Dable plays in that. They're top 5. Andalusia at 1, WS Neal at 2, Holtville at 3, Randolph School at 4, Trinity Presbyterian at 5. Not really many from our area in there in the 4A as Dable's having a down season. Tallahassee is at number 18, so they're 10-10. Then Dable is at 19, and they're 9-11. So a lot of teams in this area are kind of struggling a little bit, but we'll talk more about it too. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back. More William, the Lake Marting Sports Roundup show right after this.
At A&M Plumbing, you can count on us for dependable, quality service. Our staff is professional, neat, clean, and courteous. We're a fully licensed and insured plumbing company. Call on A&M Plumbing for any plumbing, sewer, or septic problems. We provide a comprehensive line of plumbing repair and installation services to keep your home's plumbing systems in top order. When you need plumbing service, call on the professionals at A&M Plumbing. Service at its best, when you need it most.
Whether it's a walk-off home run, a game-winning touchdown, or a buzzer beater, make sure Jay's Sports Grill is in your lineup. Located in downtown Sylacauga and a short drive from Highway 280, Jay's has the food you're looking for. Whether it's wings, fingers, burgers, or salads, they have it all. Come bring your family for a great meal, come hang out with your friends for the big game, or call them at 256-207-0700 to place your order. Make sure Jay's Sports Grill is in your lineup.
We have a promise to keep with this community, our pledge of respect for your family and your needs in every funeral arrangement.
A funeral is a time that calls for consideration.
For that reason, we won't consider anyone else.
For a full range of funeral services with sensitivity, compassion, and respect, call Radney Funeral Home at 256-234-2511 or Langley Funeral Home at 256-896-2571, your hometown funeral homes.
So, you may not know it, but you've seen our work everywhere. For a combined 50 years, Sign Source has been Central Alabama's premier option for all your sign needs. Custom signs for your business, club, or organization. Wraps and decals for your vehicle or boat. Full-color banners for your big sale, or a photo collage on canvas for grandma. All with fast, friendly, prompt service. Check out our website at signsourcenow.com. 888-533-6758. Go straight to the source. Sign Source.
At U.S. AmeriBank, there's something very different at the heart of what we do and who we are. It's a spirit that also defines our neighbors, local businesses, and communities. Building on our 116-year history in Alabama, U.S. AmeriBank provides something found nowhere else: craft banking. It's an unwavering commitment to handcrafted banking solutions that turns customers into enthusiastic fans. Visit usameribank.com or your local branch to discover the U.S. AmeriBank difference. U.S. AmeriBank. Banking on values. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Walls Tire, just a mile past the bridge on Highway 280, is the Lake Martin area's complete automotive solution. At Walls, you'll find a dedicated staff offering top quality service from routine maintenance to a full engine overhaul and everything in between. Brian Walls and the folks at Walls Tire are local folks that you know, and they provide the best service, always at a fair price. Find out what the rest of the Lake Martin area already knows. Walls Tire is the Lake Martin area's complete automotive solution. Just a mile past the bridge on Highway 280.
Welcome back into Lake Marting Sports Roundup. Out of Blankenship now. Eltoro stepped down with us. We got some of the members of the Ben Russell baseball team. Talk to us. We were just talking about the Opelika game and the big series win last week. Yes. Talk to us about that. First off, to do that, introduce yourself to everybody listening. And
I'm Bradley Stewart. I'm the only senior and
the Lone Ranger of the bunch right here.
Well,
so
Lone wolf.
Yeah, there you go. So talk to us about the Opelika series. Swept both of them at home on that Thursday?
Yes, sir. They came out Tuesday. They pitched their Texas A&M commit. He was pretty lights out. I think he had like 10 strikeouts, no walks. We managed to get 3 hits off of him, and the hit came pretty timely. We got 1 run in and then had a runner on third in the 6th inning. That it was tied up. Could have scored. I mean, we could have actually won that game. Nice. But then Thursday, it was pretty much must win to even have a chance at being area champs. And once we got the first win, we got a little confidence and went into the second game. We had a better bullpen than them, so it really came down to that late in the game. And I think we 6-1.
Nice.
And so we had 6-0 until like the 6th, and then they got a run. But other than that, it was big wins. And then 2 this week, we'll be area champs. So
there you go. So you got Wetumpka coming up. What days are y'all playing this week in that?
Tuesday and Thursday. We play tomorrow, senior night, at 5, I think.
So you got 1 here and then 2 at Wetumpka?
Yes.
Okay. And they're kind of having a down season this year, right?
Yes, sir. I haven't really
have you had any chance to scout their pitching or anything?
Nah. Connor Brooks, he went to go scout on 1 game, and he said they have 1 good pitcher, and that's about it. And we faced them last year. We only scored 1 run against them, so I bet he's going to be better this year, but I think we can pull it out.
There you go. Well, talk to us about the game against the Texas A&M commit. Was that kid nasty or what?
Oh, his curveball is filthy, but
is it right-handed or left-handed?
Right-handed. He's about 6'5", about
Daggone.
upper 80s, 90. But his ball would move from one side of the plate to the other. It was filthy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So it was pretty tough to get some hits off of him, it sounds like.
Yeah.
What was the final score of that game?
2-1.
2-1?
In
oh, wow.
the 8th inning. So
it sounds like y'all had a good pitching performance as well.
We did. Hugh Lumpkin came up big. We really needed him. So
did he start that game and he
went all late, and then they just
really
he left one changeup up and got it out.
So the game went extra innings as well too.
Yeah,
he went 8 innings on that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Both of the pitchers did. It was a pitcher's duel.
So it's probably a bit different seeing because Hugh don't throw near as hard, right?
Oh yeah. His stuff is nasty though.
He does. Yeah. He has really good movement. He's always because. I remember him coming up to the leagues, everything else. He always had good movement on his pitching.
But it was a pitcher's duel. Our sticks were, I feel like, they were better than theirs. They just had 1 timely hit.
Yeah, that's how it goes. Yeah. Well, man, you got the series win. I know everybody in this area. I know you guys had to be excited about that. Talk to us a little bit about your senior year. What are some of the things that that's kind of happened there, or have you enjoyed it at this point? I know it's probably not the results you wanted so far, but
Coach Brooks told us at the beginning of the year we had to be good in the beginning of April.
Yeah.
So first part of the season we faced some like really tough opponents, top in the state opponents, and I think that really helped us to get ready for this time of the year because this is the only time of the year that matters. And if you win 6 games, you're in the playoffs, and then who knows what can happen from there. So senior year's been fun. Really enjoyed it.
It's going by fast, isn't it?
It flew by, but we're not done yet, so we're going to see what else we can do.
You're exactly right, man. You hit it on the head. Coach Brooks has always preached that hey, the season starts in April.
Yeah.
And he's always scheduled those tough opponents. Lake Marting Classic, you come in, he'll bring some teams in, you'll play some really tough teams there. And he's doing it for a reason. He's getting you ready for that. You know, like you said, in the area come around, you got a guy who's committed to Texas A&M who's 6'5", throwing 90 miles an hour.
And it's not even like he's top 3 of what we faced this year, but he might not he probably isn't the best that we faced.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So
all right. So who's the best guy y'all faced this year? Put you on the spot.
Hunter Milam from Russell County. He's a lefty, about 93. So.
Ooh, Russell County always has really good pitchers, man.
He's left-handed. I'm left-handed, so it got on me quick.
Yeah, you don't like that. So you lefties have the benefit of most of the guys you see is right-handed, so you can kind of look across
see
there.
it longer. Yeah.
But it really throws you off when you got lefty, right?
I don't even think I saw it.
Needless to say, it didn't work out.
Yeah, I got 1 bunt down. I got on base. That's about it that game. So.
Well, don't feel bad because it hadn't worked out for many people because I just read that Russell County's 30-3 on the season. Nobody's really having any luck against those guys.
So I think his ERA is like 0.1, 0.01, something like that. His stats are unbelievable. I think he's thrown like 60 innings and like 80 strikeouts. So
Goodness gracious, that's not bad.
Yeah, averaging like 2 strikeouts per inning. So
that's not bad at all. Well, appreciate you coming here and talking with us, man. Good luck. Looking forward to following you guys this week. Wetumpka. We'd love to have you back on at the end of the season. Have some of the guys up to talk about the year. All right.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Welcome back into Lake Marting Sports Roundup. Out on Blankenship now. Joined with Wilson Hayes, and I just had a moment of realization when you said your name. I was like, oh, okay. Like I helped coach with JJ and Tanner and those back in, I think, 11, 12 years, something like that. But I didn't even recognize you, man. You were like 2'3" back then, but now you're my size. So, which I guess it really isn't saying much, but but Wilson, for anybody, I'm sure if you're watching, they're familiar with everything. But he was one of the best ball players. I remember was in that age group. You caught and pitched, did everything, and swung the bat. I mean. So I'm interested to see how's high school stuff going now.
It's doing pretty good. We've been struggling early on this season, but we've kind of been pulling through lately. And hopefully we keep pushing forward. Are you
still catching?
Yes, sir.
Are you starting catching everything too? So how's that? And first off, what year are you now?
I'm a junior.
You're a junior?
Yes, sir.
Tag on already? Tag on, man. Make me feel, goodness gracious. God, look. All right, so how's that transition to being there? Is this your first time to start this year, or did you start last year as well?
I played my freshman year coming to my sophomore year. I had surgery on my throwing arm. So about halfway through the season, I started starting again. And me and Brett Pitts both caught about half and half. And then this year, I've been pretty much main catcher.
How's that transition being a full-time catcher and everything?
It really hasn't been too hard or whatever. I mean,
you caught your whole life.
Yeah.
With travel ball and Sea League and everything else. What happened to your arm, Tommy John?
I had my funny bone kept slipping over my little bone right there, so I just went ahead and moved it to right there, made a little pouch for it.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah.
What caused that?
Just nothing. It was just hereditary.
Yeah.
Just it slipping over.
Is everything good now?
Yes, sir. It'd go numb every time I throw, and I couldn't feel my hands, so I just went ahead and moved it.
Oh, my gosh, man. Well, goodness gracious. Well, I was just talking with Bradley there about the big win last week against Opelika. Talk to us about that. It's been a rocky season, not necessarily what you guys expected, but like he said, he hit on the head perfectly. He said Coach Brooks says the season starts in April, and that's exactly what it's done. That's the best way to start it off.
Well, early on the season, like we've been kind of going up and down, like he said. Pitching's been there some games, and then the hitting wasn't.
Yeah.
Defense has been there some games, pitching and hitting wasn't. Hitting's been there some games, pitching defense wasn't. I mean, it's never been like all together like it has been last week. Last week we finally came together as a team and like pulled through. We're actually like more hyped to play. Like since it was an area game, we had a little bit more on us, and I feel like that helped us push through a lot.
Yeah. So are you guys ready for tomorrow?
Yes, sir.
Who's you getting the start on the mound?
Don't know yet.
Don't know yet? Yeah.
We'll know tonight probably.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's going to be exciting. Big game. It takes so much pressure off if you get that first win. You know, I know. Y'all faced a guy from Opelika who's going to Texas A&M first. What was his name?
J.R. Jackson Reynolds.
How did you do off of him?
I went 1 for 3 with a single.
Really? Nice. Gas? Is he throwing gas?
Yeah, I was coming in there a little bit.
Really?
Sitting fastball the whole time, couldn't adjust to his curveball. So.
I know. He ready for the speed, and then he throws you off with that. We faced a guy, Casey Kiker. He's left-handed. He was our size, but he threw 94, 95. And I hit leadoff. So he was throwing 94, 95. I'm sitting all day in class and thinking, all right, this first pitch I'm swinging. I'm going to swing for it. And he threw a doggone curveball, man, and I almost threw the batter over the fence. I mean, it's just – and like you said, you're so geared up for the speed and everything else. And for the off-speed stuff, especially if they got really good off-speed stuff, it's tough.
Yeah, after that single, it was just off-speed, fastball, off-speed. It just had me guessing
the
whole
just
time.
Keeping you off. And it's really hard to adjust to that.
It's hard to adjust to it.
So that's pretty funny there. What are some of the things that you enjoy the most about this season? I guess getting back from injury, being fully healthy, and getting back into playing.
I've enjoyed playing with my grade more this year because my freshman year I got moved up on varsity. Really didn't get to play with them. And my 8th grade year, I got moved up to JV, so I really didn't get to play with them. So this is really my first time, go around play with my grade again. It's been fun.
Yeah,
it's been different.
Yeah,
but. Because some of the guys I'm not used to seeing up there, and I don't know, I've just kind of enjoyed it more.
Good, man. Well, Wilson, it's nice to get to talk with you a little bit. I hadn't seen you in a long time, man. I wish you guys all the luck tomorrow. Get the win. Just go ahead and do it. Get the playoffs. Have you looked into what the possible matchup would be in the playoffs right now, or who we're matching up with?
Not yet. I've heard 2 or 3 different schools we could be matching up with. I'm not really sure which one yet.
Now is this the last week of regular season, or is it next week yet? Or
I know we Wetumpka 2 days this week, and then I want to say we play somebody else, then Davil, and then that's it.
Okay.
I don't know if it ends this week or next week, but I'm pretty sure it's next week.
I'm sure Coach Brooks has somebody really difficult set up. He's notorious for setting the schedule where it's, you got to be on it all year long. But good luck, get the win. We'll be following you guys and pulling for you here, all right?
All right, thank you.
All right, we'll take a quick commercial break and be right back with you in the Lake Marting Sports Roundup show right after this.
Spring's in full swing at Alex City Marine, and the all-new 2018 Landau and Manitou Tri-Tunes are on the lot, with more arriving daily. Take a demo and save with off-season pricing. Alex City Marine needs your trade, so now through the spring, the good guys at Alex City Marine are offering top values on all trade-ins. Make sure to get your boat in early for repairs and summerization, and you'll find boating's best lines of Suzuki and Mercury outboards. Go with the pros the locals know, and save the date of April 27th for our huge in-water boat show and sale. Lyman Ward Military Academy is currently accepting applications for fall enrollment, with cadets reporting on August 19th. New drone and STEM programs added to the curriculum for the 2017 and 18 school year. If you're looking for structure, one-on-one academic help, athletic excellence, as well as leadership training, Lyman Ward is the school for you. For more information, visit our website at lwma.org or call our admissions director, Wynn Fletcher, at 256-675-6269.
Why buy your next car from Lynch Nissan of Auburn? Find everything you need for the perfect outdoor living space at Russell Do-It Center, like the Fire Rock Outdoor Conventional Fireplace, smartly designed masonry systems that are easy to install and are less than half the cost of a scratch-built brick and mortar fireplace. Weber Grills, the best outdoor gas, electric, and charcoal grills, which always come pre-assembled. Yeti Coolers, premium coolers and accessories that are the ultimate in design, performance, and durability. Russell Do-It Center, experience and knowledge from the pros.
When you're born, you're really young. You're like 0 years old. My grandma tells me to quit growing up so fast. But what can I do about it? My mom keeps throwing me birthday parties.
Russell Medical, comprehensive care in your corner of the world.
Welcome back in, Lake Marting Sports Roundup. Last and final segment, as we had some good guests from the Ben Russell baseball team right there. Excited about their big win over Opelika last week. Like you said, it's always good to beat Opelika because in anything. If we were playing hopscotch, we want to get that win against Opelika. So I know those guys are excited. Big games coming up tomorrow and Thursday against Wetumpka. So tomorrow evening, if you guys in the area doesn't have anything going on, then check out Ben Russell game as they got a chance to pretty much lock up a playoff spot and set themselves up to win the area. But it's exciting to watch. And I can't go any longer without, and I can't end the show without mentioning the Ben Russell girls softball team. Man, outstanding year so far, ranked number 5 in 6A. Wow. 16-2 at this point. I know they've gone into some tough tournaments and won some games, and they're playing that top-notch competition as well, too. April Yarber is one of the coaches with the program. She keeps me updated on what's going on with the girls. We're going to have them on next week and talk with them a little bit about what's going on this year and also recap some of the JV stuff. But Coach Martin and those girls doing a great job with them over there as they get ready for their big tournaments and their playoff run as well. So, this is a team right here that has a chance to make something happen. So, we're going back to that and talking about 6A. Helena's at 1, Hazel Green 2, Gardendale 3, Daphne 4, Ben Russell at 5.
Wow, that's strong,
great.
Man.
That's great
no
right
question.
there. Ben Russell's always had an outstanding softball program, and it's nice to see that those girls getting back. Also in 2A, Real Town girls, 17-8 and 1 on the season, They're ranked number 4 right now in 2A, so that they're playing really good ball as well. And we cover Reeltown. I like to get them on more than we can, but they're kind of a little, they're kind of far out, so they don't like to come in on the show, especially in the middle of the year like this. We're going to try to get on with them at the end of the season, kind of recap theirs as well. But good luck to all the other girls in this area as some softball seasons are coming to an end, and also hopefully Ben Russell and Reeltown is continue rolling and running deep into the playoffs. So.
No question. Hope they both finish strong, man.
Yeah, definitely. But Toro, enjoyed you coming on tonight, talking with us, talking about different sports around the area, Auburn football, Auburn basketball. I guess anything Auburn, you're pretty much the man to go to, right?
No, ain't no question.
Yeah, we're up here talking to everyone, and also talking about your uncle there, Coosa Central winning the Coach of the Year.
Yeah,
I guess good athletic coaches and players, everything runs in the family, right?
Oh yeah, man, it's definitely in our blood.
Yeah, I guess so. I got to ask you, man, what size helmet did you wear? Because you got a strong head.
Yeah, you said I got a big head. I'm not answering that question.
I'm just messing. I've got the biggest head around, so I had to just throw a big head joke in there. I had to say
good, bro. I love you.
But man, I really enjoy whenever you get a chance to come up here and host a show with me.
No question.
Anytime you want to come by and do it, just let me know. It's always fun. I really enjoy having the player's perspective because we can watch football and me and Brett and whoever else, we sit here and talk about all we want to, but it's completely different when it comes from your perspective. And I'm sure the listening audience much rather hear your perspective on it than ours too. But I just appreciate you coming in and talking with us about that, man.
I appreciate that, bro.
You're doing a great job with it about that, all right?
I appreciate it, bro.
All right, guys. Well, we're going to wrap it up for the day, and we'll be back with you next week as we'll talk more with the softball team and some of the other local teams in the area. But appreciate everyone coming on, and from Eltoro and Adam, y'all have a good night.
Whether it's a walk-off home run, a game-winning touchdown, or a buzzer beater, make sure Jay's Sports Grill is in your lineup. Located in downtown Sylacauga and a short drive from Highway 280, Jay's has the food you're looking for. Whether it's wings, fingers, burgers, or salads, they have it all. Come bring your family for a great meal, come hang out with your friends for the big game, or call them at 256-207-0700 to place your order. Make sure Jay's Sports Grill is in your lineup.
We have a promise to keep with this community, our pledge of respect for your family and your needs in every funeral arrangement.
A funeral is a time that calls for consideration.
For that reason, we won't consider anyone else.
For a full range of funeral services with sensitivity, compassion, and respect, call Radney Funeral Home at 256-234-2511 or Langley Funeral Home at 256-896-2571. Your hometown funeral homes.
So, you may not know it, but you've seen our work everywhere. For a combined 50 years, SignSource has been Central Alabama's premier option for all your sign needs. Custom signs for your business, club, or organization. Wraps and decals for your vehicle or boat. Full-color banners for your big sale, or a photo collage on canvas for grandma. All with fast, friendly, prompt service. Check out our website at signsourcenow.com. 888-533-6758. Go straight to the source. SignSource.
At U.S. AmeriBank, there's something very different at the heart of what we do and who we are. It's a spirit that also defines our neighbors, local businesses, and communities. Building on our 116-year history in Alabama, U.S. AmeriBank provides something found nowhere else: craft banking. It's an unwavering commitment to handcrafted banking solutions that turns customers into enthusiastic fans. Visit usameribank.com or your local branch to discover the U.S. AmeriBank difference. U.S. AmeriBank. Banking on values. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Walls Tire, just a mile past the bridge on Highway 280, is the Lake Martin area's complete automotive solution. At Walls, you'll find a dedicated staff offering top quality service from routine maintenance to a full engine overhaul and everything in between. Brian Walls and the folks at Walls Tire are local folks that you know, and they provide the best service always at a fair price. Find out what the rest of the Lake Martin area already knows. Walls Tire is the Lake Martin area's complete automotive solution. Just a mile past the bridge on Highway 280.
At A&M Plumbing, you can count on us for dependable, quality service. Our staff is professional, neat, clean, and courteous. We're a fully licensed and insured plumbing company. Call on A&M Plumbing for any plumbing, sewer, or septic problems. We provide a comprehensive line of plumbing repair and installation services to keep your home's plumbing systems in top order. When you need plumbing service, call on the professionals at A&M Plumbing. Service at its best when you need it most.